Hey guys, it's your boy Kill GT. Now for today's video, I'll be showing you the top 5, the top 7 most OP strike presets for my most OP strike Earthling build in Xenoverse 2. Now let's get started now, shall we? Customize presets. Now my mans, these are like it, okay? Now, they're not in any order, so you know, you can look at the screen right now. This one isn't more OP as this one. They're just like really OP. One sure might one beat the other, but they're not like one dramatically beats the other. Well, you know, we got Power Rush, but besides that, these are no random order. These aren't in an order, so they're all random. So you know, all of these are kind of OP. That's what I chose them to be. Again, the Super Soul and QQ Bang do not change. So once you get good at the game, you don't need another QQ Bang or another Super Soul. But am I calling you trash? Maybe you need to step up your games, my mans. Alright, Chief, so for preset number 1, you can wear, for clothing, you can also wear whatever you want since it says in effect with QQ Bang is equipped. I'll leave this guy in the description below, so yeah, you can wear whatever you want. It's not going to affect your stats. So QQ Bang, health goes down by 2, Ki goes up by 5, Stamina goes up by 4, Basic goes down by 5, Strike goes all the way up by 5, and Ki Blast Supers goes down by 3. Again, the Super Soul will not change, neither with QQ Bang. Super Soul is just pieces in the game after 30 seconds. Yeah, it just does extra large damage for your Strike Supers and Strike Ultimates after 30 seconds. A way better explanation. So this is the one that I would recommend to go with because, you know, I just feel like this one's Gucci. Now, number 2 preset, I feel like that's more OP than this one, but again, these are all OP in my taste. So we'll be using Dynamite Kick, Aura Slide, Sledgehammer, Divinity Unleashed, Dragon Fist, Instant Severance, Potential Unleash, and Vanisher Guard. Vanisher Guard because it is the best it's the best freaking evasive because Hyper Movement got nerfed, Potential Unleash because this guy is an Earthling, Dragon Fist and Instant Severance just because I'm pretty sure you can hit him with the Instant Severance and finish him off with the Dragon Fist, or start with the Dragon Fist and pretty sure finish him off with the Instant Severance if they have enough stamina bars. Divinity Unleash, already know what the freak it is. That thing is freaking amazing. Charge up 1 key bar if you're base form, charge up 2 key bars if you're transform, punch him and kick him, and you'll be set. Sledgehammer, Aurora Slide, and Dynamite Kit are the most OP strike supers, I think. Yeah, they are, because Dynamite Kick, and it takes a second for it to load, but then once it does a lot of damage. So does Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer doesn't take as much because you even doesn't do as much as Dynamite Kick, but you don't have to. Actually, you both have to charge it. It just does a lot of freaking damage. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? Aurora Slide, you know, you can spam the freak out of it, and it does a lot of damage. These are like the top 3 most OP supers, strike supers in Xenoverse 3. They should, you know, it would be great if strike supers would do as much damage as some key supers, but they don't, and it kind of sucks. But you know, I can't change anything about it. Okay, so yeah, these are the best 3. Dynamite Kick chain takes a second to charge up, so does Sledgehammer, but you know, the outcome is actually really great. So Sledgehammer, you can use it off of a straight normal normal hard break. I can't remember what it's called. You already know what the freak is. When you go like this and you break your stamina. So Dynamite Kick, that one will probably be a hard, or a slide, you can just spam it in. Alright, Chiefs, I think that's pretty much it. Now combos, that's up to you guys. You know, I do builds. I'll be trying to do some combos and junk, but you know, don't count me into that. Preset number 2, again, you can wear whatever you want. Super Souls are just pieces in the game. QQ Bang stays the same. For this one, I will be using Dynamite Kick, Sledgehammer, Meditation, Divinity Unleashed, Dragon Fist, Sword of Hope, Potential Unleashed, and Vanisher Guard. Now I think, yes, okay, maybe preset number 2 is not as OP as I take it back. It's just that I saw Dragon Fist and Sword of Hope, where I think my brother did it wrong when he was loading up the presets. It should have been Power Rush, Sword of Hope, Potential Unleashed, Vanisher Guard, and the rest. But oh well, this thing is still pretty OP. So we have Dynamite Kick, Sledgehammer, you know, both OP. We have Meditation because, you know, it's freaking Sword of Hope, you know, just makes it last longer. That's what she said. We have Divinity Unleashed, Dragon Fist, Potential Unleash, and Vanisher Guard. Now, Dynamite Kick, Sledgehammer, you already know they're most OP. Meditation, to use that on that Sword of Hope. After 4 seconds, you'll get 10 bars of Ki. Divinity Unleashed to charge up those bad boys. Potential Unleash because this guy is an Earthling, and Vanisher Guard because that is the best one. I think Dragon Fist with this guy does around 17,000, maybe close to 20,000. Don't call me, please take it with a grain of salt. I did not say that 110%. Again, I did not say that 110%. I feel like this guy is 17 or 18,000. Again, he's an Earthling, so he doesn't do as much as he's saying. And then I got, apparently people were like, alright, Chief, female Saiyans do more damage than your boy main CSE, your boy's main CSE. So I'm like, alright, bet. I guess it does more damage. So yeah, just use those those Saiyan attribute points on your female and you should be popping. So yeah, this is what I would recommend for preset number 2. Again, these are no random order. They're no random. They're no order, so they're all random and they all do a lot of damage, alright, Chief? Okay, so again, preset number 3, you can do whatever you want, you know, it's not going to affect your stats. QQ Bang is the same, and so is the Super Soul. Now for the Super Attack, I'll be using Aurora Slide, Super Attack, what am I saying? Okay, so for the Supers, I'll be using Aurora Slide, Meteor Crash, Meditation, Divinity Unleash, Dragon Fist, Power Rush, Potential Unleash, and Vanish Guard. Yes, this is all over the place, my brother did not do it like I had this one sheet, you know. I might zoom in with this sheet, you probably can't read it, but yeah. It was all on this one sheet, but you know, he likes to mess things up, Chief. Okay, so we'll be using Aurora Slide and Meteor Crash. They both OPS freak. You know, we got Meditation for that Meteor Crash and that Power Rush. Okay, we got Dragon Fist because that thing does a lot of damage, and it's really OP because it does way more than Instant Severance, Embrace Sword Attack, and Divine Lasso and Spirit Sword. So we already got their Potential Unleash and Vanish Guard. Is there anything more I need to say? I mean, this one's pretty OP. I like this one. I think this one is pretty freaking saucy. Preset number 4. Okay, so for preset number 4, again, nothing's changed. You can use the Super Soul as the same, and the QQ Bang stays the same. So for Supers, we'll be using Time Skip, Flash Screamer, Burning Slash, Super Mad Dance, Divinity Unleash, Impulse Slash, Time Skip, Molotov, and Potential Unleash, and Vanish Guard. Now, I was gonna have Impulse Slash changed with Brave Sword Attack, but then again, it does the same thing as Instant Severance, so I'm like, alright, Chief, my brother, you can do the last preset to whatever you would like, and he was like, alright, Chief, we're going to use Brave Sword Attack here. So that was pretty good for him to use, so I'll give him credit there. But then again, Instant Severance could be probably slashed out with Impulse Slash, and you can use that on there, and it's going to do the same amount of damage. It legit does the same amount of damage. So Time Skip Flash Screwer, you know, if they're blocking or they're coming towards you, you can just use it and it blocks them, and it does 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, I think it's 4,000 damage, 4,000, 5,000 damage, I can't remember, okay, it's been a long time since I've used that one, but it's really freaking good when they're spam blocking. Burning Slash, because you already know freaking Trunks. Super Mad Dance, a freaking good one, because, you know, go get a. We have Divinity Unleash, you already know. Impulse Slash, because even though it doesn't land most of the time, it's still pretty saucy, because, you know, I had to put it in here, and it's more OP than some of the other strike ultimates that we have. Time Skip Molotov, because that thing got a freaking boost and it can do like 15, 16, 17,000 damage now, which is amazing. We have Potential Unleash, you know, Earthling and Vanish Guard, best evasive for CACs. It doesn't matter which one it is, it just does a lot of damage. It's just really Gucci in my taste. Now there could be another one where you're like, Chief, you stupid idiot, there's another better one, and I'll be like, you got a point, my mates. Right, so preset number 1, again, nothing has changed. We'll be using Arm Crash, Emperor's Edge, Final Blow, Divinity Unleash, Divine Lasso, Burning Strike, Potential Unleash, and Vanish Guard. Arm Crash, because if they block it, boom, you can break their stamina. Emperor's Edge, because he could never see it coming. Final Blow, because if they block it, they lose a bar of stamina, and you can teleport using it. Amazing. I don't know, so if he perfect blocks it and you perfect block, I mean, if he perfect blocks it, you lose a bar of stamina, but he also loses a bar of stamina because he's, you know, blocking it. It's freaking great, and you teleport it from here to here and like that. It's freaking amazing. To tell them to perfect block it, it's hard. Either you're gonna get them, then combo into an Emperor's Edge or something, or Arm Crash, you'll get them. It's freaking amazing. Then we have Divinity Unleashed, you know, Divine Lasso and Burning Strike, because, you know, they're pretty saucy ultimates. Divine Lasso, because everybody likes Rose. Burning Strike, because everybody likes, not to say that everybody likes Trunks ultimates, but I would take Sword of Hope over Burning Strike, because it's just a cinematic kick, you know. Potential Unleash, you already know, Vanish Guard. But yeah, that's pretty good. I like Emperor's Edge, because you can go like yeet, and they could be like, and then it just, you know, right in you, I mean, yeah, zoom in, okay? Yeah, so when you go like this, it's just gonna, you know, hit them, even though they don't know what to do. Final Blow, already know. Arm Crash, already know. I think this preset is pretty Gucci. Alright, preset number 6. Preset number 6, again, so you can wear whatever you want, since it says an effective being is equipped, so you can wear whatever you want, not going to affect your stats in clothing, just in case if you skip towards this part. Alright, so for the QQ Bang, again, it's the same. Super Soul, it's just the same. So for supers, we have a Shining Slash, Pressure Sign, Gigantic Omega, Divinity Unleashed, Spirit Sword, Justice Combination, Potential Unleashed, Vanisher Guard, and that would be it. Shining Slash because, you know, you could teleport to him, and you could probably combo into some Pressure Sign. I mean, Gigantic Omega, which is kind of great. Pressure Sign is a counter, so if they come towards you or try to do something, you can just yeet all my mans like that. Divinity Unleashed, or charge of 1 key bar of your base form, charge of 2 key bars of your transform, punch him, kick him, and you'll get the freaking awakening thing. I can't, and it'll just activate. Okay, just this combination, you already know what the freak this one does. This one does a lot, and Spirit Sword is finally where it works, where it actually does the double strike, where it goes like this. Whoops, it goes like this, and then it hits him again. Pretty freaking Gucci, my mans. Okay. What else do we need to do? Yeah, I don't know much combos, but these are like really good strike supers that you should use because they do a lot of damage and they're freaking OP as freak. So yeah, that will do it for this preset. I mean, I got nothing else to add. Spirit Sword Gucci, Justice Combination Gucci, Potential Unleash Gucci, Vanisher Guard Gucci, Gigantic Omega Gucci. Oh yeah, you could also probably add in here an All Clear. That one's also Gucci, but I didn't know where to have it because Time Skip Flash Cure does it the same thing as All Clear, except for that one you stop him and the other one you just yeets him away. So you know, change him here a little bit in there. I plan to do all strike supers on each single CAC that I have. It's probably gonna be like 3 hours of footage, but if you want to see it, you know, it's gonna be there. Alright, Chief. Preset number 7, this is the last preset I'll go over. This is the one that I told my brother to come up with. He was like, alright Chief, do whatever you want on the last preset, make it OP, make it to whatever you like. So this is what he comes up with. So again, you can wear whatever you want. QQ Bang stays the same, and Super Soul stays the same. We have Mag Kick, Mag Punch, Punisher Drive, Divinity Unleash, Brave Sword Attack, Victory Rush, Potential Unleash, and Vanisher Guard. Vanisher Guard is the best one that you can use because, you know, it's freaking amazing. Potential Unleash because he's only an Earthling. Victory Rush and Brave Sword Attack. Brave Sword Attack does the same as Instant Severance, so if you want to swap them, you can. Victory Rush also is from Trunks. It's from GT, I think. It's from GTs. But yeah, these two are like the ones that are not as well, Victory Rush, I don't think a lot of people use Victory Rush, but I would say they're a little bit of low tier of people actually using them, but I could be wrong. Again, I use PC, I never go online because there's nobody ever online. Only when DLC comes out, okay? What the freak, okay? Like, come on, man. I'm just trying to have some battles, okay? I'm just trying to level my... I can't do it, alright? But it's whatever. So, it's a Divinity Unleashed. You already know what the freak it does. Punisher Drive. Spam is freak, but, you know, it does a lot of damage, so don't spam it. Please don't be like that. Mag Punch because it's freaking amazing, and so is Mag Kick. To be completely honest, I've never used Mag Kick or Mag Punch. My brother knows way more about Xenoverse than I do, so, you know, go along with it because, you know, it's freaking OP because my brother said so. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I got for these OP top 7 presets for my most OP strike Earthling in Xenoverse 2. I don't know if you got them all correct. Oh yeah, here it is. See, this is what my list. Maybe it consisted wrong. Maybe, okay, I'm gonna go fast and then I'm just gonna end the video there. So if you guys could, you know, do the junk, that would be great. Okay, so we'll have Dynamite Kick, Slash Hammer, Meditation, Divinity Unleashed, Power Rush, Sword of Hope, Potential Unleashed, and Vanisher Guard. Preset number 2 would have been Aurora Slide, Slash Hammer, Dynamite Kick, Divinity Unleashed, Dragon Fist, Instant Severance, Potential Unleashed, Vanisher Guard. Preset number 3 would have been Aurora Slide, Meteor Crash, Meditation, Divinity Unleashed, Power Rush, Dragon Fist, Potential Unleashed, and Vanisher Guard. Time Skip, Flash Cure, Burning Slash, Super Mad Dance, Divinity Unleashed, Impulse Slash, Time Skip, Molotov, Potential Unleashed, and Vanisher Guard. Preset number 4 would have been Arm Crash, Emperor's Edge, Final Blow, Divinity Unleashed, Divine Lasso, Burning Strike, Potential Unleashed, Vanisher Guard. And again, Secret Poisons, but you know, at least it damages, and so is Impulse Slash was better than Brave Sword Attack. No, Brave Sword Attack is better than Impulse Slash, but you know, have variety in there because it does the same amount of damage as Instant Severance. And for the last one, actually there's one more missing, but that's what my brother did, and it would have been Signing Slash, Pressure Sign, Gigantic Omega Slash, All Clear, Divinity Unleashed, Spirit Sword, Justice Competition, Potential Unleashed, and Vanisher Guard. So yeah, you know, take it over, reverse, slow down the video so you can actually hear me. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So if you guys could please like, subscribe, and comment, that'd be great. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Triple Yeti away.